The Puffy Blowhog was carried on from Pikmin 1 into Pikmin 2, and like those other enemies, increasingly gets used in more interesting scenarios along with its counterparts, the Withering Blowhog, that can deflower Pikmin. In Pikmin 4, I'm beginning to notice a pattern. This is actually good game design because the game tries to gaslight us into believing it's an end-of-cave boss.
What the fuck?
Of course it has to be separated from everyone else. This harmless enemy that blows wind is a really threatening boss. Now, I said that this cave doesn't introduce anything new, and that was a slight exaggeration. There is actually one boss here that is unique, and it does actually stick out in my mind. And based off of what I said, you're probably expecting something even moderately exciting, but no, the only reason I remember it is because it's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in a Pikmin game. After 3 boring and uninspired floors, you finally reach a boss floor. And the boss fight is a Puffy Blowhog. Genuinely, what are we doing? The Puffy Blowhog as a boss, you know, the enemy that has always been functionally harmless, only being able to blow Pikmin over with wind. It's so weak, in fact, in basically every prior game, it's put alongside other enemies because it served little purpose on its own. But in this game, this is apparently an enemy worthy of not only being on its own, but also being a boss fight that you see at the end of a cave. This has got to be one of the most patronizing games I've ever played. It genuinely thinks you're too much of an incompetent fool to handle an actual boss fight. So it throws you this lazy excuse for one instead. There isn't even a fight, you just throw Ice Pikmin at it and it falls to the ground and shatters into pieces. In what world is this just not insulting to the player? This isn't a boss fight, it's a part-time janitor fight at most. Even for boss encounters as underwhelming and poorly tuned as the Emperor Bullblacks in Pikmin 2, some attempt was at least made. They did not just slop some random enemy from the Piccolopedia into an arena and expect you to be impressed. I know I'm having a back credit card moment over this sublevel, but aside from that, there is nothing to really talk about here.